everybody, it's Chris from the Evermore Podcast, your Newcastle United podcast and the Evermore YouTube channel. We're back with another Rumour Has It video where we're going to run through some of the players who've been linked in the media, various media outlets, to the club this summer. So we're going to get stuck into another player in a second for you. Just before I do, a little bit of housekeeping. If you haven't already, please click that like and subscribe button. We're growing subscribers really well over the summer. It's been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for all the support and the lovely comments as well. We'll be getting on the videos. But yeah, click that button, hit that notification bell. And every time we have a video coming out, one of these Rumour Has It videos, you can be notified and jump on. Right, without further ado, let's get stuck in here. I'm going to pull up this player. I'm not really keen on him. I don't know what everybody else thinks, but there has been talk in the Daily Mail that apparently we have made tentative inquiries about this midfielder. So the midfielder we're talking about is Scotland and Manchester United's midfielder, Scott McTominay, part of McFred, the band known as McFred. So you can see there, Scott's 25 years old, right-footed predominantly, defensive midfielder. In terms of his stats, Mark's pulled him up there. Let's look at his key strengths. Aerial duels, blocks. That's his main strengths, and one of his weaknesses is he does commit a lot of fouls. He can be quite rash and a bit hot-headed, McTominay. I've seen him play for Scotland at centre-half, and I actually think eventually this lad will become a centre-half. I think he's better at the back than he is in midfield. I don't think he offers a great deal in midfield, but look at some of the stats there you can see from Mark's brilliant information slides. There's not a lot of green for McTominay. So you've got passes. He's in the 42 percentile, 47.49 passes per 90 minutes. That's over the top 5 European leagues. His pass completion isn't too bad as a percentile. It's 85%, so he's in the 70 percentile for his position. Not very good at key passes, very low on that one, 0.61 a game. Assists, really low, 0.03. So he's more of a ball winner than a creator. Passes in the final third isn't too bad, over 4 per 90 minutes. Tackling is where he kind of comes into his own. So, you know, his tackles there, as you can see, he puts a fair bit of tackling in a game. He's in the 59 percentile for players in his position, but he doesn't win a great deal. His tackles won is really low. So he's on 47.3% of tackles won in a game. You know, we look at the true tackles won, as Mark says there, you know, in the interceptions and everything there, he's a bit better in that, and he's a bit better at the aerial duels. But McTominay is one of them strange players for me that I think he's quite lucky to be at Manchester United. He's not a Manchester United player, really, in my eyes. It shows you how far the stock has fallen, that this lad is deemed to be a key part of the plans, according to Eric Ten Hag. Now, a lot of these talks have come along because of players have been linked to, which I'll get stuck into in a minute. But just before I finish the slide, you can see Mark's done a radar comparison there between Jonjo Shelvey. In terms of where McTominay scores higher, you know, he scores higher in terms of his pressures on the ball. You know, he wins the ball back and he harries a bit and he gets stuck in a lot more than Jonjo does, but Jonjo is just much better on the ball, to be brutally honest with you. So yeah, that's the difference there. And the heat map, you can see he is a busy player, McTominay. He does get around. But yeah, for me, I just think he lacks the quality that we need. If you look at our midfield right now, you've got Joe Linton, Bruno, Joe Willock, Jonjo Shelvey, and Sean Longstaff, and that's before we even sign a player. Is McTominay really much better than any of those? Arguably Sean Longstaff, but I think Longstaff has the potential to be a much better player than McTominay. I think he can offer more to a game. I think he can do the dirty work, Longstaff. He can carry the ball. He can make things happen. Look at that pass he hit for Callum Wilson for the goal, for Bruno's goal against Arsenal at the end of the season. Sean's a really good player, but he got bruised was his problem, and I think that's set him back a few years. I'm not sure McTominay can be much better than he has been over the last few years. And I think if Manchester United do have a resurgence and come back, I think McTominay will be one of those kind of hard-working Manchester United players that just gets kind of cast aside. You know, you've had them over the years. They had the likes of bloody, Jemba and Kleberson and Anderson and, you know, all these other players, even Alan Smith, guys like that, you know, that at a time they look like they served a purpose for Manchester United, then they just kind of got rid of them. But the reason this has kind of come to the fore, I think, is because Manchester United are heavily linked with Frankie de Jong from Barcelona, obviously a player that Ten Hag knows really well from his Ajax days, really good player. 70 million quid is apparently the fee. We know Barcelona are a bit skint money-wise, so they might be looking to do a deal and get shot. There is talk about Lewandowski coming to Barcelona for one last hurrah, so maybe Lewandowski money is what they're looking to create by selling de Jong. I don't think he's really set the new camp on fire. I think he's just an all right player that they're kind of thinking, well, he's not really a Barcelona type player. A bit similar to Donny van de Beek, really, at Manchester United. I knew he wasn't going to give much of a chance, but obviously Donny van de Beek will be back there as well, another former Ajax player. So yeah, I think the reason that these links have come from McTominay is obviously because of the players that Manchester United are looking for. But Ten Hag has turned around and said that McTominay's a key part of his plans. Let us know what you think in the comments below, guys. Sorry, Porky Pig there. Let us know what you think in the comments below about McTominay, whether you'd sign him or not. For me, not for me. I think we've got better. I really do. I don't think he's better than any of the midfielders I've just listed off there at Newcastle United. And if we sign any new players as well, he's even further down the pecking order. I don't know how much Manchester United would want from him. I imagine it'd be a fair bit of coin. And yeah, for me, I think we should be looking elsewhere. There's obviously is it Fabian Ruiz that we did a great video for Napoli, players like that, 26 million quid. Is he better than McTominay? 100% he's better than McTominay. So yeah, I think it's just a little bit of agent talk in the media, maybe sniffing out, maybe trying to see what's going on. Maybe we've made tentative inquiries just to see, what players from Manchester United may be available, and he might have been one of them. But yeah, I don't think he's anywhere near as good or better than what we have. So yeah, it's a hard pass for me. But let us know what you think in the comments below, guys. We love the comments, and we always try our best to reply to as many as we can do, good and bad. Some guys are mistaking these videos for ITKs. These are not ITKs. Believe you me, God, these are just reporting on speculation in the media, whether it be the Daily Mail or whatever it may be, or journalists on social media, or Fabrizio Romano, whatever it may be. We jump on here, we talk about the link, and we get your opinion. We give you our opinion. And that's how we do it. We don't do ITK, so please don't mistake these for those kind of things. But as I mentioned, if you do like what we do, please click that button, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and every time one of these videos pops up, you'll be notified, and you can jump on and let us know what you guys think. So this is Chris signing off. Let's keep supporting that team we call United. We'll be back with another transfer video soon enough, and until then, we'll catch you later. Cheers, bye.